What happened?
How's that part?
Hmm?
How's that the moving spikes part?
Okay.
I need AI.
No, you don't need AI. Hey, what's up, Kevin, Jason? How you guys doing this afternoon? Hope you guys had a good Sunday. No Diet Coke. No more. That's good, Kevin. That's good. We just got back from we got back from church, ate lunch, and then ended up just going out, walking around and stuff. Man, it got hot today. Well, hotter than usual. It's 90 degrees out here in the Austin, Central Texas area. What's up, buddy? You lost again? Or you lost? You got to start over. Got Zeke over here trying to beat what is it? Super Mario World?
Morin's Castle.
Morin's Castle. Found my old Nintendo Advance. 74, man. I wish it was 74 over here. It's funny because it was cool this morning. 53, Jason. It was cool this morning when we got up. I took my daughter to church first thing in the morning because she had to do photography. Um, she was in the media team today, and it was, I think it was in the like low 50s, no, like 60s, but with a breeze, and it felt good. But yeah, it got hot real quick. Can't wait to see what the summer holds for us over here. I mean, it's usually uh, high 90s, hundreds. I think in the 10 years that we've lived here, we I think it's hit like 110 one summer. Um, it's crazy. 34 to 39 in the morning. Yep. Ah, man. That's crazy. That's cool though. I know, who was it? By Alan. um, it's, yeah, it's just crazy. The weather's been crazy. I'm surprised that the winter wasn't as cold as it usually is over here. Um, it wasn't too bad, but yeah, man. Hope you guys are doing good. Just kind of hanging out for a little bit. I don't know if Bubba's gonna make it in here or not. Uh, I did have a package from him. We made a little trade, but if you don't get on here, I won't open it live. I'll wait, because he had said he wanted to wait. Hey, pens and pen blades. How you doing, brother Jonathan? Hope you're doing good. I enjoyed that video you did of your uh, pen the other day. Like I commented, it reminded me of that pen that I used to have back when I was like in middle school and stuff, with the different colors. That's kind of cool. Doing good, man. Doing good. Just kind of chatting. Kind of just had a little bit of time this evening, so I was telling the other guys that I got a package from Bubba over at Bubba's EDC, and um, he's like, "You should do a live opening," but I know Sundays is hard. Sundays are pretty much my only days off, so um, it's yeah. So if he doesn't get on here, I know he's got church, um, and with him too, it's time off with the family and stuff. So, um, but yeah, if he doesn't come, then we'll make a video or another live whenever he can. But just wanted to get on here and just kind of chit chat for a little bit. Uh, that I took today. So I was messing around yesterday. Did you turn that light? Oh no, it's still on. I was messing around with some leather yesterday, and I made this new. I have like two or three little different patterns. Uh, Little leather slip. Um, Bubba Hanks. Yeah, I was asking him, or I was telling him that Jason, that you had mentioned it on Big Red EDC's live last week, and he goes, man, he goes, I hope a bunch of people don't start, hitting me up or whatever, because he said, I guess his wife didn't really want. It was more of a not one time thing, but everybody's got work and stuff. But that's awesome that you liked him, man. I haven't gotten any from him yet. I will though. Hopefully this next paycheck, I'll hit him up. But yeah, made this little leather slip for the Zippo. It's kind of open on the bottom, um, just so you can kind of push it. I have one that's uh, straight on the top and the bottom, and you can kind of push from the bottom. This one was a little different. Just had some scrap leather, uh, just kind of laying around. It's cheap. This thing was, I think it was like $8 or $9 at Hobby Lobby last time I went. It's, I'm guessing like veg tan, but it's just cheap leather. I'm guessing it's for like upholstery or whatever. But I mean, for $9, just kind of messing around, practicing. I'm no pro at anything. Um, but yeah, so I toted this one today. This is the Zippo that I got from my daughter for Christmas. It's I think it's a 99. Yeah, it's a 99. I don't know if you can see that there. I don't know how good it's gonna look. Uh, yeah, camera doesn't wanna focus or anything, but yeah, it's 99 brass brushed brass Zippo. Um, who else is in here? Oh, brother Patrick, how you doing, sir? Thank you for stopping by. Hope you're doing okay. But yeah, just little 1999 Zippo. lighter. Let's see. Is it gonna fail me? Oh, there you go. It's on. So, yeah, little 99 Zippo lighter. Hey, there's James. How you doing, brother? Hope you guys are doing good. Uh, what's up, buddy? Save it at least.
Saving quit?
Yeah, save and quit. Then go play with your brother if you want, or you can try it again. Uh, make cutlery great again. Slip number 37. Uh, I got this one. I believe it was his 500 sub giveaway. Um, and inside it, I have a 1980 copperhead, smooth bone, or they call it pretty bone, I guess. It's got some light spots on the side. See if I can move this light just so we can get some better lighting. Oh man, here we go. A little bit better lighting in here. I'm in the garage. It's my There we go. How does that look? That looks a little bit better. So yeah, so 1980, birth year for me. Little copperhead. I don't know if you can see the color there on the bone. Got this one for 50 bucks at a antique store. Made a video when I went out with my boys a couple of months ago. I like the back, the PAL side on this one. It's kind of white bone on the side. Let's see, don't want to miss anybody's comments. Gonna have to try to get one of those. I think I'm up to 9 slips I bought from Mike. Wow, 9 slips. I have 3. So I got this one from his 500 giveaway. That was part of the package, number, what did I say? 37. Then I have one from a trade 76 mini trapper. I believe it was red bone. And I ended up trading him for a 2007 18 pattern Stockman. And 2007 because my oldest daughter's born in 2007. So, but yeah, so that's one that I toted today, the 1980. Aiding and abetting. Then for Mr. Mike Senior, we've been some of us guys in the community have been toting yellow Delrin case knives or anything, he said. So this one's 2013 case Saudi that I did the half stop mod on it. So it literally goes right into, it's still, I mean, I got this, I think it was one of my eBay buys for like 13 bucks. But yeah, it's getting some pretty good patina. I don't know if you can see it there. You're good, buddy. You can turn it on. It don't matter. But yeah. So little case Saudi Junior 2013. And then I have a Gerber, little vintage Portland, USA. I believe this one is the, oh man, which one is this? I think this one has a model number. I don't remember the model number on this one. It doesn't have it on the tank stamp. But hey, Brother Randy, welcome. Just chit-chatting this beautiful Sunday afternoon, this hot Sunday afternoon. But yeah, little Gerber, half serrated. Don't you break it, boy. Half serrated, little knife here, real nice. This thing's got literally little half stop.
Pens and pen blades.
What does pens and pen blades mean? That's his channel name. He
Oh.
reviews pens and pen blades.
What are those?
What are pen blades? They're like small knives. Yep. But yeah, this little, I put a thumb stud on there just to mess around with. But yeah, that's what I toted today. What else do I have? Just turn it off for now, buddy. Got my Pixel Buds. I'm a Android user. Got my keys with brother Stephen Jeffries keychain, keys to the car. Got a little Victorinox SD Classic, very red. Okay, so come here. Read what he said on there. So
Blades are the small blades on knives used because they were used for cutting holes for writing. Oh.
oh, now you know. So they used to use it for writing. Okay? Cool. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't even know that. That's the whole point of a pen blade. We learn something new every day. I've heard them called pen blades, but I didn't know that they were specifically used for cutting quills for writing. That's pretty cool. What else? I have my little pouch.
Swapping screens.
You swapping screens? Oh, okay. Got my Fisher brass space pen. Yeah, that's right, Brother Randy. That's good pen blade info for sure. I've had this for a couple of years. Pretty much have it with me all the time. In case I need to sign, something important, some contract or something. Not really. I have my little Boru IT little flashlight. This thing is pretty bright. It's got all kinds of little lights, small enough to fit in the thing, in the little pouch. Got a little leather lanyard there. Got my pocket cross, goes with me every day. And I got some Carmex lip balm. I'm probably gonna put that up because usually I use it for the winter. I carry. You guys are friends with me on Facebook. I posted a picture last night of me and my mom. So this is just a 50 cents, half dollar, 1776 to 1976. Believe I got this one from my brother JC, Mountain a Jar, in one of his packages that he sent me. Mike's Simple Life. How you doing, brother? Welcome. Uh, so yeah, if you're friends with me on Facebook, I posted a picture of me and my mom when I was probably like, I must have been like 10, 12 years old, something like that. Uh, Quarter pint. But I carry this penny, and I don't know how long I've had it. I've had it for a while. I mean, you can see that it's all tarnished and stuff. This penny is a 1959 penny, which 1959 is the year that my mama was born. So I carry a little bit of her with me every day. For those that you don't know, my mama passed away uh, in 2008, after a little bit less than a year after my oldest daughter was born. So, uh, yeah, just she goes with me. Uh, and no, not I know that she's not obviously in this world, and she's probably got better things to do in heaven than to, uh, you know, be doing anything other than, what I believe that she's doing, which is, praising Jesus and praising God in heaven. Uh, just personal beliefs. Um, and she's enjoying life without pain, without sickness. So yeah, uh, I carry that with me. Just the $50, just because it means a lot, because I got it from one of the brothers in the knife community, the knife brotherhood. But yeah. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. Uh, yeah, my mama. So I'm gonna be 45 this summer, in June. My mama passed away when she was 49. So in a few more years, God willing, and I make it, I'll be, uh, you know, uh, around the same age than that when she passed away. She was very young. She battled cancer for, oh man, a little bit, 2008, so probably around 5 or 6 years, on and off. And then finally she said, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. So she said, if it wasn't, God's will to get over this and overcome it, it's time for me to just go. And she was in peace. She was at peace. So uh, yeah, it's crazy. Like uh, there's times, especially in days that are hard, like, everybody has those days. There's times that you're just having a hard day, and there's time, like literally in the back of my mind, I automatically, man, I need to talk to mom. And then, it hits me again. Uh, Navajero, how you doing, brother? Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate you stopping by, man. Just saying hi. Y'all go check out El Navajero. He's got a lot of good videos. He's got a lot of good budget moderns on his channel. We need to convert him over to some traditionals. Uh, maybe I'll hit you up, brother, and we can send you something over there. Get you into the traditional side of things. Uh, just showing the guys earlier, told it my 1980. This thing's as old as me. Uh, Copperhead. Um, Tell you what, I hear, and not only do I hear, but I have some 2024s, 2020, like later year, or modern year case knives. And man, the pull on these older case knives, man, it does not match anything right now at all. Like this thing it's crazy tight. So yeah, 1980 little copperhead. I got this one when I went with my boys to the antique mall. I think it was in January. Um, and yeah, I love the bone covers on this one. Uh, Love the color here on the bottom and then on the back side. It's really nice too. You can see there. Just the variations in the color. It's pretty cool. And then I also toted my 2013, and this one is for who, Zeke?
Me.
For you? That's right. This one is my son Zeke, my youngest, was born in 2013. So anything that is any of the years that my kids are born, I try to get. So, which is one of the cool things about case knives, that you can date them pretty well. So it's kind of cool to get. Let's see. Let me catch up on some of these comments. Yeah, it is nice. I like it, Brother Randy. Brother-in-law was 49 when he passed away in a farm accident. Yeah, it's crazy, man. And to me, it's like I look back and I can't believe that it's been that long since my mama has been gone. Uh, it doesn't get easier at all. Um, but what do? You got to go on. You got to move on and keep going. Um, but yeah, no, just kind of hanging out. Chit chatting, like I said. Hope you guys had a good Sunday. We got up this morning. My oldest daughter had to go to church, and so I took her this morning. It was nice and cool. It's 90 degrees. What time is it? 5:30. It's 90 degrees in Central Texas, so it's nice and warm. But it is what it is. It's comfortable enough to be here in the garage, so as long as the sun's not out. Shout out to this fella. Got a mail call from him this past week. Sent me a couple of his stickers. So thank you, Kevin. Appreciate it. Kevin is the man. Yes, sir. I have a package here, but I don't think Bubba's gonna make it today, so we're gonna have to wait on this one. I don't know what's in here. Bubba and I made a trade a few weeks ago. If you guys saw my video of the, what was it? I think I had gotten a couple of like 4 blades for like $25 or something like that. A couple of bucks, and I'll tell Bubba how the unboxing went. But yeah, he liked. I got a Kershaw Oso Sweet in black with a black covers, and hey, there's Mike. What's up, Mike? How you doing, brother? But yeah, he hit me up. He goes, man. He goes, I've been wanting one of those. You want to do a trade? And I was like, yeah, of course. And of course, I haven't even had a chance. I've been busy at work and family and stuff, so I still have his box inside. I got to ship it to him this week. But he sent me some stuff over, and he goes, I put a little bit extra in there. I was like, okay. So, what's up, Chris? Welcome in, brother. Hope you're doing okay, man. What else did I tote today? Oh, just my wallet. Got a little, with that same scrap leather that I made this little leather wallet, little card holder, I guess you could call it. But yeah, what's up, buddy? Still nothing?
Yeah.
You need to take a break from it. Sounds like you're getting frustrated. Video games shouldn't be frustrating.
I've been on this level for like
50th time?
it's been more than a year.
No, it hasn't been more than a year. Has it?
Yes.
Okay, well, sounds to me like You need to go back, get all your one-ups and all your everythings, and then go back and beat them up. That's what it sounds like to me. I don't know. But yeah, y'all just kind of hanging out.
It's just that part.
I know. Yep, there you went.
Just because of those dry bones.
Okay. Zeke's trying to beat Super Mario World. Who is it?
Morton.
Morton's Castle. Morton's Castle. Doing karaoke. Yeah, man. Start up the music. Well, we can't because if we start music up, we're gonna get shut down. Unless we do a cappella. Luigi? Is it Luigi that you're playing with? Yeah, it is Luigi.
He's good at the far jumps.
He's good at the far jumps? Yeah, that's why you're trying to play with him? Yeah, I mean, I remember playing that game with my brother when I was in middle school. We had I think that was, we didn't have a Nintendo growing up. We grew up in Mexico. Uh, Actually, one of my classmates had a hand-me-down first-gen Nintendo that we used to play pretty much every afternoon after school at his house. And then in '92, my parents, my brother, and I moved to the U.S. And I remember, well, my brother had a open heart surgery when he was little because he had a heart murmur, and part of the, I don't know if it was Make a Wish or something like that. Oh, sorry about that. Just kicked the tripod. I think it was Make a Wish or one of those organizations. They had asked my brother because he was in the hospital. Man, he was in the hospital for a good while in Tampa because we lived in Florida back then. And they made we ended up getting a Super Nintendo with like 10 games for his wish.
What? I
And
literally jumped on his head.
yeah, so we used to play that a lot when I was in middle
Of
school.
course.
But yeah, it's crazy for these kids to be playing now and still getting aggravated because I remember getting aggravated playing the video games and stuff. That's why I never got into like anything like nowadays gaming. I'll get frustrated and I end up throwing a controller or something. So I do beat them pretty good. Well, not anymore. They have a Nintendo Switch and they play Super Smash Bros. Uh, I used to be okay when they were little. Not anymore. Now that they're bigger. All right, Mike. Have a good day, man.
No one can beat me with Meta Knight.
Have a good one, brother Patrick. Hope you guys are doing good. Yeah, I'm not. I won't be on here for too much longer. Just kind of wanted to hang out for a little bit. Haven't really posted much. Been busy at work. Got a bunch of projects, big projects. We're building a new school, and
They still haven't built the middle school?
not yet, but we're building a new middle school.
Wait, so what are they gonna do with the old middle school?
The old building, the 4 rooms, they're just gonna use them for elementary, I guess. You know the school's tiny, but well, the new middle school's gonna be bigger, but
I think it was like Mount Everest to me.
no, it wasn't that big.
That gym was huge. It looked like it was literally an entire like cafeteria plus a gym
I guess, yeah.
in length.
Um, but yeah,
Big back Louis.
calm down. But
Come on.
so yeah, been busy just working and stuff. Had a bunch of projects. We just deployed a bunch of radios to like every classroom and a lot of the people in the school. I work for a small school district here in Central Texas.
Two?
We have it's a pre-K through eighth grade school out in the country, east of Austin. It's about 30 miles outside of Austin. Uh, I always tell people when they ask me where I work, and I tell them that I work out by the pasture, because there's literally, it's the school. The little town is like 5 or 6 blocks in the middle of nowhere, pretty much.
When you first took me there on my first day of school, I was like, where are we going?
Yeah.
All I see is 1 or 2 houses on the way.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, there's a lot of farm properties out there. A lot of cattle and corn, and so yeah, it's a very small school district that I work for. So right now they're building a new middle school, um, and I'm in the middle of like all of the I do technology, so all of the.
Technology.
Hey, Sean, how's it going, brother? Hope you're doing good.
Sion.
Just kind of hanging out for a little bit. But yeah, I've been busy at work and stuff, so I really haven't had a chance to do much. I got in a couple of knives, but I haven't really gotten anything new. Um, Little Gerber with a thumb stud. But yeah, we'll try to get some more content out there. I did get a CJRB Pyrite Light that I got for almost nothing, because I ended up with I think it was a $30 gift card for Amazon, and I ended up getting that knife in a couple of weeks ago. Haven't really done an unboxing or anything, but I've been using it for sure. That's a nice little knife. Um, Pyrite Bowie, yeah, man, I've seen that one. That one looks pretty cool.
Daddy, I'm adult
Yes,
Luigi.
you're what?
I'm adult Luigi.
Oh, nice.
I'm a strat. Bro, Morton, you're so short.
But
Adult, bro.
but yeah, we're just kind of going along. Gotta take care of the job first before anything else. So, 5 times as many cows as people in town. Now it's about even. Yeah, man, it's crazy. And it's crazy because so I live east of Austin. I can get it if there's no traffic. So it's like the middle of the night, I can get from my house to Austin in like 10-15 minutes on the freeway. If it's the middle of the day and there's traffic, dude, it'll take you an hour and a half to get into town for literally 15 miles. So I'm east of Austin, about, like I said, 15 miles. And then I work another like 15 or 18 miles east of where I live. Oh, Mama's over here. And what was I saying? Oh yeah, so I work about 18 miles east of here where I'm at. So it's about 34, 35 miles. What? No. So yeah, so it's crazy because I'm going against traffic. Everybody's coming. I was telling some of the guys that the big thing around here is that it's very expensive to live in town in Austin. Average rent for a 1-bedroom apartment, it's anywhere between $1,500 and $3,500 $3,500 a month for a 1-bedroom apartment. So people that own homes in Austin, what they started doing, they started moving out of Austin and started renting their homes as an Airbnb. And so what they'll do, they'll rent it out uh, for a week at a time, or sometimes a day at a time, to people that come from like Houston or east of Austin, like all the rural areas, uh, to come and work in Austin, because you can make pretty good money if you work downtown, but you got to deal with traffic. You got to deal with all that stuff. Like I could literally, being in technology, I could go work in town, whether it's UT, any of the big companies. We have Facebook, Tesla is right down the road from us. I could be making, dude, $150,000 if I wanted to. But then you got to deal with traffic. You got to deal with all these other things, and not only that, a lot of the tech jobs out here are almost like on a temporary basis. So they'll contract you for like a year or two, but then you got to go look for another job. So I'm like, no, I'm good. So that's why I work for a school district. It's stable, and I get a whole month off during the summer. So that's kind of like a perk.
Wait, you have to work one half of summer?
Yeah, it's what? Yeah, I only work June.
Okay.
Well, half of June and half of July. I get half of June and half of July off, pretty much. So I get like 4 weeks off. Um, 1,000 a week on an
So it's-
Airbnb. Yeah, Jason, it's crazy, man. Like people are making money renting their homes out here, big time. Uh, because it's not worth it, man. So when I moved here to the area in 2016,
2016.
I think my house is a little bit under 1,500 square feet, and I paid 150,000 for the house. Right now, according to real
What is
estate
my
and all this other
calculation?
stuff, and they say that my house is worth like $350,000 or something.
Jeez.
And it to me it's crazy because I'm like, no, it's not, because I didn't pay that. It's like, but of course they tax you to that, because here in the
Of
state of
course.
Texas, son, shh, uh, here in the state of Texas, your property taxes pay for your school district salaries and all these other things. So it's very little bit goes towards like the city or anything like that. It goes more towards school districts. So that's how school districts are funded here in the state of Texas. It's all through property taxes. Uh, so they tax you by the supposedly the worth of your property. So, uh, but yeah, no, just kind of like I said, hanging out, and I was gonna see if Bubba came on. I know that it's Sunday. I know he's busy at church, so. Uh, Okay, yeah. It just depends. So like I lived in Florida for a long time, like again since I was like 12. Um, and the school districts were funded by the state. So you paid taxes to the state from your payroll. So when you worked, you paid a little bit to the state, and they would pay for school, for like public schools. Your property taxes were minimal. Uh, and I think now they're trying to pass, and I think Patrick just left, so he would have probably had a little more information. But I think they're trying to pass a law that there's not going to be any property taxes in Florida. Uh, I don't know how that's going to work out, but as it is, it wasn't much because it was minimal. Jason says there's a huge electric project going on here now, connecting Canadian hydropower and local solar to New York City. Wow, that's crazy. It's funny. So this afternoon we went north of us where we live to another town, and on the way over there, there's I think it's a 300-acre solar power plant. Literally, you see is solar panels for miles. I don't know what that feeds, to tell you the truth. I'm pretty sure the property owner is making bank. But yeah, it's literally miles and miles of solar panels. North Texas, like if you go north of Dallas, a lot of the big properties they have the wind turbines, and they say that those make a lot of money too. Uh, there in that town that we were at just now, there's Austin is now like what do they call it? Like Silicon Valley type of thing. Everybody that was in California, all those big companies that were in California getting taxed to the ears pretty much have been moving over here. So we have Tesla, we have Samsung, we have Apple, we have Applied Materials, which is a part of Samsung. Uh, but yeah, they've been buying up a bunch of property out here, and they're building huge buildings. The Tesla plant here, where they actually build the cars, they employ a high majority of people around here, and they run 24/7. They're building the Cybertrucks here. They're building the model. Oh man, one of the models. So they're building two different models here, and they ship them from here to all over the U.S. and the world, pretty much. Uh, it's crazy. Eventually, not right now, but eventually, I think we're gonna try to move out to the country more. Uh, the kids are still in school. We have Zeke that's going to middle school this next school year, so we're probably gonna wait till everybody kind of graduates from high school, and we're probably gonna be moving more towards where I work. Just the traffic, man, it's crazy. The road, the highway that divides. I live south of the highway, and if it's traffic time, and I try to head north, sometimes it takes me longer to cross the highway than it takes me from the highway to wherever I'm going. It's crazy. You can't eat solar panels. No, you can't. Yeah, it's crazy. But the thing about it is, and from what I've read, a lot of these big cities like are eating up a lot of the energy. So you gotta feed them somehow. Because I know I watch what's it called? Sin City Outdoors on YouTube. I don't know if you guys have seen that channel. I've been a subscriber of them since, man, they were little. They had maybe like 300 subs. They're well over, I don't even know how many thousands of subs, but they're in the like Las Vegas, Nevada area. And they were talking about one of their lakes, and it is a man-made lake, but they were talking about how Nevada doesn't even use most of the water in that lake. It's California. So a lot of the big cities are the ones that are taking a lot of this, like the energy and the water and all these other things. And I mean, where does it stop, you know? Hey, Justin, welcome in, brother. Hope you're doing okay, man. We're just kind of hanging out, chit-chatting about life and solar panels. Hope everybody's doing good. Man, I'm about to be on here on almost an hour. 500 an acre per year. That's more than farmers can pay for. Yeah. Yep. It's crazy, man. Solar panels, Jason says solar panels are paying 500 an acre per year. That's more than farmers can pay for rent. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I don't I don't know what it is. There's still a lot of corn being grown out here, a lot of sorghum, a lot of cotton still being grown out here in Central Texas. Um, there's still a lot of farming. There's a lot of cattle farms too, but I mean, the more, at least here where I live, the longer you know, we've been here. Like I said, it's been next year is gonna be 10 years since we've been here in the Austin metro area, and we thought we were out of town, you know, because uh, when we moved here, they're like, oh yeah, that town, it's a suburb of Austin, and they're like, oh, nobody wants to live over there, you know, like that's where all the cows and the farms and you know all the poor people are at or whatever, you know. And now the city's literally the more time passes, the more the city's just you know trickling in pretty much. Chris Gary says, is that a toonie? Toonie? What do you mean, Chris? What's a toonie? Hey, Crossing Copper EDC, what's up, brother? How you doing? Hope you're doing good. Brother Carson, I was thinking, I was like, okay, Crossing Copper, and I just commented on your post on Facebook, so hope you're doing good, brother. A $2 Canadian coin next to your pen. Oh, no, these are actually pesos, bro. From back when, I don't even know, the last time that I was in Mexico. I don't even know if these are current. Mexico likes to change currency like they change underwear. So yeah, I don't even know if these are current. So this is 5 pesos, 2 pesos, 1 peso, and 50 cents. Again, I don't even know if these are still current or not. You've never seen a peso? Yeah. I have, so my parents, when they got married in 1979, there used to be a little small coin, actually smaller than a dime, like a US dime. It was, I believe they were 10 cents. And they use those, the little coins as, I don't know the term in English, but like whenever they get married, you know, you count whenever you're doing your vows and you're talking about, you know, sharing your finances and all this other stuff. The same coins that they use, my parents used for their wedding, I used for mine in 2004, 2005, and I still have those. And those are from the 60s. Looney is a Canadian money. That's the first time I thought we were talking about Looney Tunes. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted. Pinoy or Mexican. Yes, I'm from Mexico. Yeah, Mexican pesos. Pinoys are from, is that, remind me where the Pinoys are from. Pinoy, is that a country? I'm sorry. Culturally significant stuff. Yeah, man. Like I mean, I'm as Mexican as they get. Now my kids, not so much. I mean, they were born here, obviously, so you know a little bit of that culture. Philippines, yes. Thank you, Sean. Yeah. What's wrong? Oh, where's your glasses, buddy?
Hmm?
Put your glasses on.
They're broken.
I know they're broken, but at least put them on.
Okay.
Okay. But yeah, I was born in Mexico, and I moved to the U.S. when I was. Oh, there went the pesos. I moved to the U.S. when I was 12 years old in 1992. My parents migrated. Well, my dad started coming to the U.S. Sponsored by his sister in the like mid 80s. So when in the 80s, when the economy tanked in Mexico because of government, and they pretty much tanked the economy so that, anyway, I don't want to get political here, but um, essentially what happened, they devalued the peso and they devalued the dollar. So my dad, we were pretty well off in Mexico. My dad was a manager of two businesses, and he built my mama a house. We were well off, well off. I mean, if when I tell you we were well off, we were well off. We had a house that not everybody had. My dad had. He made a good living. Uh, he did a lot of savings. He was a businessman, and he had good savings, good investments. He had a lot of silver, a lot of gold, a lot of, you name it, he had it. Because him and his brothers were very, very well off. They weren't rich, but they were well off. Well, in the 80s, their businesses relied big on the tourism, and we lived right on the border, south of the border, in Texas. So back in the 60s, 70s, and early 80s, their businesses relied on tourism. Um, and next thing you know, all of the money that they had, the dollars that they had saved in the bank, because in Mexico you can have a dollar savings account or a peso savings account, uh, because the dollar is worth a lot of, well, was worth back in those days a lot of money, more than the peso was. Uh, well, when the economy tanked, all of his money was essentially paper. So when the tourism got started getting routed to like the Costa Maya, like all the beach resorts and everything like that, Acapulco, Yucatan Peninsula, so like all the beach resorts, it started getting routed that way. It was a agreement between the U.S. and the Mexican government, but essentially all the businesses that relied on tourism on the border went belly up. Uh, so my dad got sponsored by my aunt who lived in the Houston area, and he started coming to work in the United States. Uh, he started his amnesty, trying to get his green card. Back then, the process to get your green card was way different than what it is now. Uh, but essentially, I think it was 84, 83, 84 when he started coming to the U.S. So he started the process for himself to become a U.S. resident. And then what happened was he started the process for my mom, my brother, and me. Well, it took all the way till 1992 for that process to essentially be for my mom and my brother and I to be able to come to the U.S. So I'm one of those weird Mexicans. I'll say it that way. I'm I'm too. I'd like to say that I'm too liberal for Democrats and too conservative for Republicans, because I see both sides of the spectrum. Yes, people need help. People, I've benefited from the help that the U.S. has given, but also it should be a temporary thing. It's not a thing to live off of food stamps and welfare. Again, if you are, this is just me. I'm well and capable of working. I would rather support myself than be on any of those things that somebody else could benefit from, essentially. Um, but, anyways, yeah. So that's how we ended up in the United States. It is what it is. It's like, to me, it's somebody that I know. A couple of months ago, when like a lot of these riots and all, not riots, I'm not going to say riots, a lot of these protests started happening, burning the United States flag and all this other stuff. somebody asked me, "Are you not gonna go to the Capitol and go to the march and this and that?" And I'm like, "No, why the heck would I want to do that? I love living in the United States. Like I love the opportunity that the United States has given me. You know, I wouldn't own a house that I own now. You know, granted, I'm still paying for it, but I wouldn't have what I have if it wasn't for the United States. You know, um, but I'm I'm not gonna go out there, man. Like I'm sorry. Like as much as I, as much as I'm pro my people, you know, I'm Mexican. Like I was born in Mexico, um, so I'm all for people bettering themselves because I was given that opportunity. My dad was given that opportunity. The biggest thing that my parents used to tell us when we moved to the U.S. it's like, hey, we're not in our country. We're in the United States. So we're here to study, learn English, become better persons, get a good job, all these other things. Be part of the community, you know. What's up, puppy? You okay?
No,
What's wrong?
thank you.
Bruh, get out of here. Um, so you know, it's just things like that that kind of irk me sometimes. Um, but it is what it is. That's how we came to the United States. The opportunity that was given to my dad to get his green card, sponsored by my aunt, and then he was, and again, we were without my dad for like 4, 5, 6 years until we were able to come back, you know, together in '92. The plan was to live here in Texas, but my dad, I guess he didn't realize because he was dependent on my aunt to like drive him to work and all these other things. Um, that when we moved over and we were trying to get like our own place, my dad didn't drive. He's never driven. Uh, so we ended up in Southwest Florida in the farm, pretty much the farmland of Florida. At one point, the town that we lived in was known as the tomato capital of the world, pretty much, because there was tomatoes being grown pretty much everywhere, um, or grown there in the area for the whole United States, and they were being imported out of the United States too. So, uh, but anyway, that's neither here or there. So, uh, man, I can't believe I've been on here for an hour just chatting away. Uh, Before I go, I know Bubba was busy. I was gonna open his package up. I know uh, Mike. Mike had said, little Mike, or simple Mike, as I like to call him, had said that he would tell Bubba the unboxing of his box, but I won't do that to him. A good hour of chatting. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. I mean, you know, just hanging out, getting to know each other and stuff. So, uh, but yeah, no, just like I said, hope everybody had a good Sunday, man. Uh, Carried the little Gerber. I don't know if this one's one of the easy outs or which one it is. Usually they have the model number. This one only has, what does it say? 0870917H. But it is a Portland, Oregon, half serrated blade. Can't rely on quarter pint. Hey, I appreciate it, Carson. I appreciate you stopping by, man. I enjoy your channel. I think I've commented on there for a good while. So thanks for stopping by. Um, but yeah, toted that, and then my 2013 Saudi for Mr. Mike Yarlett Sr. Rest in peace, sir. Thank you for your service. And thank you for that fine fella you gave us in Mike Jr. Little 1980 Copperhead that I got a couple of months ago. I was telling some of the guys at the beginning, these things are tight, tight like a tiger. Like who was it? Who says that? Gold member? Yeah, this thing's a doll. 1980, little birth year, copperhead. I was looking on eBay, and I I got a pretty good deal. I paid $50 for this one out the door at a antique store here in Texas, and these things go for anywhere of you know uh, 75 to 100. Anything 1980 and before. It stuff is crazy expensive. Um, but yeah, that's what I told her today. Had my keys, little Stephen Jeffrey keychain. Got the SD Classic, the keys. Uh, but yeah, I mean, that's all I got, y'all. Appreciate you guys stopping by, just hanging out. Uh, I need to do this more often. I'm gonna see if I can schedule or make some time on the weekends. Definitely can't do it during the week. Got too much stuff going on with the kiddos. Um, in between church and the kiddos, it just gets a little crazy during the week. Uh, but man, I appreciate you guys. Have a good one. You guys have a good night. I appreciate you. We will see you on the next one. Thank you so much for stopping by and just chit chatting. We'll leave the unboxing of Bubba's box for the next live. Maybe I'll make some time during the week whenever he has time to jump on. I know he wanted to be on it. Uh, to see the reaction. I don't know what he put in there. So yeah, Rugged Cross, nice, brother Bobby. I didn't even know you were in here, man. Uh, Hope you're doing good. We're about to jump off. Sean, thank you, brother. Appreciate you. Sean, have a good one. Two Seans. Appreciate you guys. I know, brother Bobby. I appreciate you stopping by. Thanks, Kevin. All right, boys. We'll see you on the next one, okay? God bless.